Alright, so I just did this not long ago. So, on my videos, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe. So what I'm doing now is I'm actually the porcupine that I rescued. And had a friend of mine rehabilitate so she could have her eyesight back. These are the quills of after I captured her that I'm actually putting in the cup. It's still movable a little bit, but we just gently attach it, give a little tap because I don't want to mess up the swirl pattern here in the colors, or the color more or less. So I'm just going to be dropping these and just a little push. Once this dries, then I'll do another coat. The little quills you won't be able to see me put on, these little ones, but I'm gonna attach them to the bottom. Also a bigger size one. And I will put her name on here, which I named her Prickles. So for about 3 weeks, she was in captivity, but she was still out in her natural environment. But she was released successfully. I let her go in my barn, and when I got up and went out the next morning, she was well, my husband went out because I had to go to work. This is actually, you won't be able to really see it that well, but you'll be able to see it on the football, the green. This is actually a piece of hair that fell off in the crate. So that will be put on. It's from her. So yeah, I did release her. And I figured she was going to stay in the barn, but she didn't, which is fine. I left her quite the feast, but she had a plan, and that's okay. It's now up to her and the Lord above. This is a pretty big quill, mind you. Very big. So I just attach them. And once this dries, then I'll put her name on, which, funny enough, I named her Prickles. And I also want to leave enough room so I can put her photo on this as well. Just pretty much drop them on and give them a little tap. so that they're actually in the epoxy. I'm also making a coaster that when I set my drinks on will have her quills in it. You definitely just want to make sure the points are down. So I'll put it down, tap it to the side, give that little push in.
Get up here.
Excuse me. Put it on, tap it on the side of the tweezers. Waiting for the hair to come around to give it a little tap tap. Just to make sure that it's all down. This epoxy over will be extremely thick. It has to be. And I do mine very, very well, but definitely will have to put a few more coats on than what I normally do. I'll tell you what, guys, like, if you run into an issue like this where someone threw an animal out of their shed knowing that they were blind, please intervene. Don't even waste your time calling the game warden, because I did, and they never came. Which I am glad for. They probably would have put her down. I don't know. But I simply went online and looked for a sanctuary, and it didn't take me long at all. And due to 3 weeks of caring for and treatment, she was able to be released. So I'm sad she left, but I'm glad that she is back to who she was, because that's not who she was when I met her. She couldn't see, she didn't know where to go, what to do, or how to take care of herself or fend for herself. And now she does. So I'm gonna leave. Let me just back this up a little bit. Some room up down there for her picture. So some of you may wonder, oh, well, you know, why do you care? Well, why don't you care? It's something that God gave life to, and you should respect your animals. Do unto others as you wish others do unto you. I had, last year I had 6 baby squirrels in my garage that needed intervention, and I was told that if I tried to take care of them, that I would be arrested, and to put them back out. And I knew if I put them back out, they wouldn't live, and I knew the mother wasn't going to come back. And needless to say, when I got up and checked on them in the morning, exactly what I said had happened. They died all curled up together, all 6 babies. And I wasn't gonna allow Prickles to stay in a snowbank and either fall into the river and drown, or be run over by a car that would lose their tire for sure. So I intervened, and I would do it all over again. I literally waited until it got dark with the porcupine for 8 hours. And I wasn't gonna leave her there. So I got a big crate, a huge one, and gently got her in without harming her, and looked up online for a sanctuary. And I took her quite the ways there, but I didn't mind. I have a lot of quills, but I'm not going to use them all. Because there's other things I want to use them for, so I'm just going to pop in a couple small ones up here. Because I'm going to do a canvas epoxied with her quills and a bigger photo in it. I'm going to start turning this the other way so it stops twirling the quills. But that's what I did. I literally put her in the back seat of my truck and off we went. So again, I'm just picking up the quills with tweezers and gently placing them on. I'm picking up the last of what I have to put them back in the bag, which is still a very good amount. For her photo to go on the canvas. And oh. Excuse me. Can never not have interruptions. Never. So that's the start of the coaster. I'll be applying more to it. So it'll just continue to spin until it's dry or hardened pretty much in the morning.